Okay, there's this in the whole conversation, and I was trying to get into it, is that the whole conversation is based on assumption of the number of youths who are actually being involved in the elections. We have to look at it this way. In Kenya, we know how the demographics of voting happen. Women are actually the highest, followed by the youth, then followed by men in above older people, older guys. Um, have we ever sat down and thought that when it comes to forget the parties, let's talk about IBC and all other stakeholders when it comes to the preparation of elections, how the youth involved, right? Remember that in 2002, right, 2005 for the referendum, 2007, there was a high influx of youth registration because there was an involvement in them from the process of the election. People were involved, youth were being involved from the civic education, youth were being involved from the rights of voting. There were targeted programs for them. This voters registration was just a matter of opening a voters registry, telling people to go vote, and there was not even a campaign for them to vote until the last week. If we look at the youth of Kenya right now, we can see that the youth of Kenya categorically are a highly Gen Z population whereby they operate on electronic media, make it easier for them to vote. In America, to attract youth to vote, they had to take it electronically. They had to use hip-hop. They had to use other media to communicate with the youth. Don't use the same old age communication of asking them to vote and then blame the parties. Because the parties, if you look at the parties have a lot of context. The parties have a lot of youth engagement when it comes to campaigning. They're in all the platforms. They're using trendy songs. They usually use songs that are trending at that particular moment. They use celebrities, comedians, and everything in their campaigns. So the parties are actually targeting the youth. It's just that the problem is the register doesn't have the youth. So we are backing at the wrong tree over here when you blame the parties. Well, in reality, you have to blame bodies that are supposed to engage the preparation of elections. I think because even if you look at the manifestos of both the parties, they are talking about ICT, improving the technological sector. They are talking about improving the arts, improving the sports, which things are more youth-driven. So they are addressing youth issues. They are addressing youth issues not only just even creating of jobs, like they will usually tell you. They go further and target creating of jobs in different sectors that they know are heavily youth sectors. So I feel at this time we are criticizing the parties for the wrong thing. Because even if we just throw the Tingisha Mti and the weed from Wajakoya and you look to the two mainstay parties, UDA and Kenya Kwanza and Azimio, you will find that in their manifestos, they are targeting things that you are into right now. They are talking about fintech, microfinance, art, right? Digital marketing. These are all youth-driven industries in Kenya right now. People just using Instagram to make money is a big thing. The same state politicians are in those platforms and engaging with these people and trying to get them to go out. So we should be looking back and saying the powers that be are working the organizations of elections. How are they engaging the youth to be more of them to get interested in the politics? Remember, politics is not about just the parties that are politicking. If you don't have civic education, if you don't make voter registration easy, I'd rather make money than go waste time and stand on the line for 2 days. If I can register for voting online in 2 minutes, compared to me wasting my 1 hour somewhere, we're going to be registered to vote. I will take my 2 minutes and use my 1 hour somewhere else. We just have to innovate and move with time. We can't be using the same old tactics that have been used since independence and expect that these young people are going to be thinking the way we used to think.